Where's the dude wipes when you need them? Oh my God. Oh wow. Hey, everybody. It's a brand new day on Gilliam Farms. How's everybody doing? And I see Linda Peters. Yeah, we're having to. She almost spit this all over the table.
I did not.
And it was like.
Well, when you don't let me go to the bathroom in time.
It's like she almost spit this all over the table. What's that have to do with going to the bathroom? So she almost spit this all over the table. And she said, that's probably why this table is so sticky. And then she goes, oh, if we're lucky.
We've been washing.
Yeah, oh my God.
We don't usually have this issues when we go to hotels.
Anyway, here we are.
We're at the Hampton.
Yeah, we're at the Hampton. But anyway, missed you all so much. Linda Peterson says, John and Christine, we miss you too, better. Linda. Hope you're doing better. We have Jennifer Ocean Homestead in the house. And there's Joey.
Joey.
Howdy.
Joey.
And then we've got, let's see, there's Rebecca Touched by Yarn. Hello, Rebecca. And then there's Janae. Hello, Janae. Let's see here. I'm using this weird mouse.
I can take away the mouse because then you can go back to what you're doing while go with your Apple product.
Okay, and then see. Everybody said hello to each other. That's before we went live. Hello. There's Ginger.
Hey, Ginger.
Howdy, Ginger. And
I don't know why I'm saying everybody's name weird.
Janae said, okay, my daughter, and I just made a pink drink with white cranberry and strawberry with coconut milk, the kind they make at Starbucks. I will be doing a video. Awesome. That is awesome. I wish I could make y'all one come to my house. Can you say yummy? Yep. I can say yummy. So, hey, there's Nanny Tam. Howdy, Nanny Tam.
Nanny Tam.
And there is, let's see here.
Nanny Tam, you should have a package being delivered tomorrow.
I can barely see this because the screen is very small. We're on a different device. There's Paul Honeyman. Hey, Paul. Welcome from England, he says. And then let's see here. And Paul is the reason why Jose's is world famous and not just local famous or U.S. famous or something like that.
They should send him a free meal.
Yeah, they should. Mm-hmm. You know, if they had a Jose shirt, I'd send him a Jose shirt.
Yeah, we said that. I've said that from me.
So there's Troy Sutton.
Hey, Troy.
Howdy, Troy. Thank you for coming in. Welcome. And I'm going on. I didn't see it that you sent a message. Let's see here. Now we got to 5 o'clock. Hey, there's Greg and Gina. Howdy.
Hello.
There's Deanna.
Hello, Deanna.
Welcome. Come on. Thanks for coming in.
Greg and Gina.
Yep. Greg and Gina.
Do I know them? I know different.
There's Figuring It Out with Catfish. That's Bobby and Rhonda Dodson. There's Glory Carr.
Well, sometimes people change channel names.
And then we have, let's see here.
He's had an attitude.
I've had an attitude. There's Christy Betts. Howdy. Hey, Christy. How are you doing? And I'm just trying to get down through
Lori
here.
Carp and James Hall. Howdy.
Yeah.
There's Chris, Texas Raider. And
hey,
every
Chris.
time I see his name, I keep forgetting to send him pictures that he asked.
Yeah.
There's Reverend Joe Jacobson.
Hey, Reverend Joe. How are you doing?
I'm trying to help him.
Yes.
It's kind of like the blind leading the blind, though, here.
Thank you. I can barely see this.
Hi, Greg and Gina.
Okay.
And they're G&G. Sorry.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, says Paul.
Johnny's hey, kind of not feeling good. And irritable.
I've been driving. I haven't had any sleep.
PMS.
No, it's not. Hey, Ralph. Webb's Webb is here.
Hey, Ralph.
How are you doing?
Man, he's just not even. Well, he didn't sleep last night.
I didn't get sleep.
Then he got up and had to rustle me to get me around and get things done. And then.
Yeah, we've been driving.
And he's been driving.
So.
He's been driving in heavy traffic. And so he's like, there is John Goes Outdoors.
Hey, John, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in.
Hey.
And like I said, I'm on a different device. And I'm trying to figure out how to do this.
He's on my Apple, or what we call it, Pro Mac or whatever, Pro something.
All right, let's see here.
Hey, never mind.
We might be at the bottom. All right.
Is that the bottom?
I got to the bottom. Okay. All right, now we just kind of let it roll up, and that'll be good. All right, hopefully it does that. Yep, it does.
So I hope
All right.
everybody's having a blessed week.
So yes, we hope everybody's having a great week and everything. We are on the road. If you can't tell, this is not our normal digs.
No,
right
because
here.
see, there's color on the walls. You would know. Oh golly, like
it's all day, folks.
Hi, Evelyn.
It's all day. Hey, Evelyn, how are you doing?
Don't apologize.
So,
yeah, MacBook.
Yeah. So anyway, we're on something different, but anyway, so we're traveling right now because we got double dog dared by some of our friends.
I want like $2.
And it was going to cost us $2 if we didn't do this. So
I'm too cheap to give up
we're
$2.
too cheap to give up $2. So we're going to go pick up $2. So we'll spend $1,000 to.
I will do whatever it takes to win.
To not pay $2.
Well, as long as it's morally and legally okay.
So anyway.
Hey, Angie.
So we are. If you hadn't seen Christine's short from a little bit earlier, we were following a Tesla down the road, and it has a very unique tag on the back of it. And she put a short out on her channel. That's Christine, Mrs. Gilliam Farms. She put a short on her channel that shows that car that we were following. And it's pretty cool.
Where's my $2?
Yeah, where's my $2? Hey, Angie, how are you doing? And so anyway, we're in Arkansas. It's not, I don't think this is the last state we're going to be in. We're just kind of cruising right now, or actually we're settled in for the evening. Well, we got to go get something to eat.
No, we don't. We can just not eat and go.
No, we're going to go get something to eat. I'm going to eat. So.
Hey, Jesse. There's hello, everybody.
Howdy. There's Lisa and there's Jesse. Hey, howdy. I was just telling them how we'll spend $1,000 not to have to pay you $2.
We want to win.
So
what are we winning?
That's where we're at right now. No, here's your $2. Well, thank you, Jesse. Is that my $2? Well, I wanted one of those crisp $2 bills because a YouTube $2 deal is like $1.05 or something.
Do they even make those $2 bills anymore?
Yes.
Well, we need to start. How do we get one? I think the bank.
Go to the bank.
I think the bank people keep them.
The bank? No, they give them out
really?
They give them away like they're like crazy.
We'll have to get some.
So anyway, this is one of the things that we have going on this year. This is one trip. So we're doing this little trip, and then we're going to do. We've got a few things going on this year. We've got that cruise to Alaska that's coming up in August.
66 days is what it said on my little.
I think the next thing we have to do. I think the next thing that we have to do is the Alaska cruise, isn't it?
Yeah, we need to not do
it
for a while.
It's like this.
Yeah, because
then
we have a lot of things to prepare for one event.
Oh my gosh! So we have this. Then we have the Alaska cruise that we're going to be going on in August.
Thanks, Janae.
Thank you, Janae. So we have this, and then we have we're going on the Alaska cruise in August.
Yeah.
And we're going to be going with a lot of great folks. We're going to go with Jesse and Lisa, Rambling with the Broom, Scott Broom, Tony and Angie.
65 Tony Simmons. Yeah.
There are several folks that we're going to be going with on that. Glenda, Sir Grace, and if I don't say your name, it's just because right now I'm not feeling it. Just bear with me. It's a weird day for me. Yeah, so we're going to be going to that, and
Tony.
Yeah, Joni and Tony are going. Miss Ann, that's right. We get to meet Miss Ann. We haven't got to see them at all, or her at all, ever.
Thanks, hey, Virginia.
Or Tony and Joni. And hey, Virginia, how are you doing? And there's Paleto Creations. Howdy,
Hello.
howdy. Welcome in. Thanks for coming in. So we, I was talking to Paleto last night. We were, we were in Brian's live, and then we were in the backstage of Brian's live.
He's the reason he's tired. Then you and Brian.
I'm wore out. I'm wore out from all that.
He's like, I didn't get enough sleep.
I didn't get enough sleep last night.
And I said, well, we get to the hotel, we'll do our live, and we'll go sleep.
Yeah.
He's like, I could go eat.
Yeah, I gotta eat. So anyway, so we're, besides the cruise, after the cruise, the next thing that we do is going to be going
Kansas,
to no.
Hey, Paleto.
No, the next place we go is, yeah, it is. It's the Kansas race, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know why you even think I'm wrong.
It's the Kansas race. Okay, we'll be in Kansas. We'll be drag racing in Kansas with the GTO at Mid-America Dragway in September. That'd be Judgment Day. We'll be taking that GTO.
Hi, Nanny Tam.
Then, after that, we have the Pinecone Fest down in Texas. And Pinecone Fest for us is going to be a super whirlwind this time, because on Sunday, when Pinecone Fest is supposed to be going on, the last day of Pinecone Fest.
That's right, Lisa.
We're going to have to haul, not on Sunday. We're going to have to haul Bud on Saturday home, Saturday night, Saturday evening, Saturday. I'll probably be driving in the night. Saturday night, be headed home, because
all day, Paul.
Sunday morning we have to be ready to go.
Virginia, I'll be praying for you guys.
Because we're going to be going on something called Poverty Tour in one of our old junk cars that we have. We have I'm not sure which car is going to go right now, but we have some old cars, and that's the reason why it's called Poverty Tour. It's kind of like get an old car, get it running, kind of get it fixed, and then drive it to Tucson, Arizona.
Hey,
so we're going to be driving to Tucson, Arizona from...
Well, I'm not sure
we're either going to be leaving from Joplin, or we're going to be leaving from the Blue Well at Catoosa, because it's going to be going right down through there. So probably we'll meet up with that deal at the Blue Well and save ourselves a few hours of driving, meet at the Blue Well, and then we're going to go on to Tucson, Arizona. We have...
Hey, Ryder.
We have about four cities to stay in? What is it? El Reno, Amarillo, dinner, eat cheap, show eat cheap.
That's how we do. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So we're going to go to we're going to go to El Reno. We're going to go to Amarillo. We're going to go to Grants, New Mexico,
and Globe.
And then we're going to go to Globe, Arizona, and then we're going to cruise south from Globe, Arizona to Tucson, Arizona. And we're going to be out there for what they call the duct tape drags. It's put on by David Freiberger and the guy at Eat a Little More. I can't.
We don't need to eat a little more.
1 cent more. Eat a little more. 1 cent more.
Thank y'all. That's so sweet.
Thank you. You didn't have to do
Donna.
it. Thank you.
Ace. Hello.
So we're going to be going out. Yeah, that's it. Duct Tape Drags, Tucson, Arizona, October 17th through 18th. Thank you, Jesse, for putting that in there. So we're going to be going out there, and
possibly we might be.
We're going to be taking either a 77 4-speed Trans Am that has not been running in 17 years, or we're going to be taking a 69 GTO that I have to put an engine in.
I'm voting for the Trans Am. I love the GTO though.
So either way, will be one of them is going. I'm going to start off on the Trans Am, on working on the Trans Am. If things look like they're going well for the Trans Am, then that's what we'll take. But if anything's fickle with that Trans Am, it doesn't look like we're going to make it. Oh,
Honeyman. Oh my gosh, you guys are killing me. Thank you. Add this to the food.
Well, thank you so much, because I can.
Oh,
yeah,
that's so sweet of y'all. Thank you. Wow.
That's what is that, 10 euro? Is that a euro?
Hi, my second act.
Hello. How are you doing? So, so we're going to be going to the duct tape drags. Probably because I don't want. I know it's a drag race and all that stuff.
What?
If we drive the Trans Am, I will not race. And the reason I won't race is because I'll be too afraid of breaking it.
Well, we need to get home.
And not getting home. If I take the GTO, I really won't be afraid of breaking it. It's just.
Hey, Ace.
Anyway.
Don't want Johnny hungry. No, especially since he's little.
Yeah, he's a little today. So
it's pounds. Okay.
It's pounds?
That's so cool.
Pounds. Okay. And anyway.
Jesse.
So the duck. Oh, thank you, Joey. Get a moon pie afterwards. Yeah, get a moon pie. Got to get a moon pie. We will. I'll show it to you.
That's so sweet. Oh my goodness.
So
no, so Trans Am sounds like a video title that would run.
Will it run? Yeah, it is. It's going to be Will It Run? I'm serious. I'm going to be making videos about getting this stuff running.
Oh my goodness.
And an RC. Oh gosh, you guys. Thank you so much, but you don't have to do that. We appreciate it. We love you guys, and you know that. So, anyway, we're going to go.
Hey, Reverend Dream.
Howdy. How are y'all doing?
Is RC Cola still a thing? We're going to go find out.
Pop. We're going to pop.
We're from Oklahoma. Everything's a Coca-Cola or something.
So anyway,
1 pound is about $1.27.
So we got cool. My second act. So anyway, so we're gonna do the duct tape drags. That should be really cool because there are several other channels that are going.
There's a lot of other.
And the one that's actually putting on what we call the poverty tour is going to be Pole Barn Garage. If you guys have not seen Pole Barn Garage, that is Dalton. He's out of Kansas City, Missouri area, and he has put that thing together, and we are stoked about it. And we're not getting any younger. It's a bucket list thing.
The Ace is from Allentown, Pennsylvania. Cool. Nice to meet you.
Howdy. How are you doing? So anyway, we're going to go to the duct tape drags. I'm actually, if the Trans Am runs, it'll be a better highway car. It will be better on the highway.
There's a few places.
The way it's geared and all that stuff, and with the 4-speed and everything, it'll be better for the highway. But if it doesn't run, we got a really good backup. We got a 69 GTO that I will have to do a few little things to the engine and then put it back in it.
Yeah.
Put a windshield in it.
That's how we're kind of looking at it, Plato.
Put kind of stuff back together on it. And then we'll drive it. I mean, I don't really worry about it not making the trip at all. And it's fast. I mean, it's a 10-second car. So it'll be, if we drive it to Arizona, it'll run 10s in a quarter when we get there. So
is it a quarter track?
Oh, I'm sure they'll want us to run quarter.
Anyway, if you all go over there and see Pole Barn Garage, tell them Gilliam Farms sent you.
Yeah, but
they'll be like,
if you don't already know about that channel. But anyway, we're gonna, and I'm hoping we can put together there's gonna be a lot of videos of people fixing up cars, because right now there's about 50 cars that are leaving from Joplin going to Tucson. And several of them have channels, and I'm hoping that we can put together a hashtag, and I've made this suggestion, hashtag Poverty Tour 2025 or something like that.
Oh, contract negotiations.
So So if we can go out there and do that, that would be awesome. Oh yeah, Dale, I'm going to a car auction when we get back. It'll be next Thursday. It might be kind of up Kansas way. Just saying.
You may find a car there to take to the duct tape.
Might.
That you
You know, we got options.
Has
I
to be
mean,
a
we got
Pontiac.
options. Yeah, we got options.
Hi,
So no, it
Christy.
doesn't have to
Yeah,
be.
it
I
does for
mean,
me.
it could be.
When is Christine
it could be
going
an
to an
04
auction
pickup.
with you again? I've been to a couple with him, but I need to. He wanted to know when I was going to go to another auction with
Yeah,
you.
when are you going to another auction?
When there's one maybe on a Saturday or Sunday.
She is limited to the Saturday auctions. That's the reason why you see me most of the time by myself. She'll go to a Saturday or sometimes a Sunday auction. But if it's through the week, you're going to see me. Sorry
Unless
about
I
that.
take off or
Sorry about that.
this would be a really good one.
So
it's getting hot though. It's
but anyway,
so hot and steamy right now.
that one up there, that car auction, that's going to be a good one.
I'm an Oklahoma girl that should live in South Dakota. And has.
Dale says, "Let me know." Sure thing, Dale. I was thinking about you on that deal. I was thinking, well, maybe you'll find something. You know, maybe you'll find something you could put together for, you know, a little bit of that drag strip action. You know.
Thank y'all again for all the super chats.
Hey, Ryder.
That's so sweet. Maybe it's
that the engine swap only takes 10 seconds, Paul Honeyman. Now what? Did I miss something?
Oh, you never know what Paul's up to.
What'd Paul say?
Somebody said something like 10 seconds to Arizona.
Oh, hey, I sure hope Henry. A 10-second car don't mean an engine swap after 10 seconds running.
Oh, no.
No, it's that one. That engine has been together for quite a while. We've made, I don't know how many passes we've made in that car. The fastest I've ever been with that engine is 960. In the quarter, it'll run in this car it'll run like 1020 and it'll drive. I mean, anyway, so
one day, Henry, you know, I was thinking when you posted that, I was just thinking me and Johnny really do have a lot of the same interest. It's kind of weird.
Well, that's good. It's called being equally yoked. So we're pretty equally yoked.
Pretty well.
It gets cold in South Dakota. It does.
Yeah.
But you know what? South Dakota is probably as far as if we weren't going to live in Oklahoma, if all of a sudden we couldn't live here, okay? If we couldn't live in Oklahoma and we had to pick another state to go to,
South Dakota.
It'd probably be South Dakota.
South Dakota.
I mean, it would probably, because
I've lived there.
There are many opportunities for outdoorsmen in South Dakota. The weather is phenomenal in the summer, and in the wintertime we can go ice fishing.
And that ain't no yoke, Johnny.
And
it's important to be equally yoked. I mean,
yeah, yoked.
Sorry, yolk.
Yolk is what you get out of an egg.
I was saying
yolk, like the thing around the auction.
Yoked.
So Montana or Texas, says Ryder. Now, negative on the Texas thing. If we leave here, we can't do hotter. We just can't do it hotter.
I'm tired of being.
Can't do hotter.
I had to find 2 tires for my son's Jeep today. Everyone, I called quotes $350. I called a new place and he had 2 barely used and charged him $50 per tire, flat mounted. Well, praise God.
Yep,
yeah, he's probably trying to work on his business.
Now there is a tire company that I know that I need to let you know about,
Honeyman,
where you can get brand new tires at a really, really, really cheap price. I'm not going to say that they're going to be like Goodyear or they're Michelin or anything like that, but if you need a set of tires, I mean, cheap.
Did she like it, Christy? Hey, there is Mr. MT Homestead.
Hey, Mike said they got back from Lake Texoma visiting Eisenhower State Park, Texas. Cool.
That'd be a place to
I guess that's where it's going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be Eisenhower State Park.
Yes, I'll be visiting there next year.
What he's telling us.
My wife and I are apparently not very equally. Oh, it went too fast. Do they sell tires for RVs too?
Yes.
Hey, Jesse, what were you saying about Simon Ford, my favorite Ford man?
I'm reading this political. I have no interest in the British royal family, right?
Me either.
Exactly.
Sorry, Paul, me either.
Well, that was Plato. That was Roy.
I know, but
Plato.
But that's
So
Paul's country, though.
Yeah. So anyway,
she must watch that show. What's that show called that everybody watches about the?
I don't know. Is there a show?
Yeah.
I'll check online to see what's going on.
Hey,
Fear Not Farm.
Howdy.
That used to be Old Pecan Homestead.
Oh, okay.
They have a new channel now called Fear Not Farm. So if everybody doesn't know about Fear Not Farm, check it out.
Ryder said they may go buy us a new RV Saturday. Well, that's cool.
Woo!
I've been thinking about looking at a new, like a fifth wheel that maybe we could rent out too.
What would Simon Fordman do as it relates to what car you will take to the drag strip in Arizona? He would get the Trans Am running and take it. I can tell you right now that's what he would do.
That's what I want.
Wait, what? You're buying a Ford? Congratulations. No, I'm not buying a Ford.
Unless it's a 1970.
I mean,
1983
if we buy a Ford, it'd be a truck. It'd be anywhere from a 70 or a 60. I'm going to say 67 to a 83. 67 to 83.
Kind of like.
And if it's an 80 anything, it has to be a stick shift.
They all have to be a stick shift. All of them.
Okay, all the trucks have to be a stick shift, guys.
And if it comes with 4-wheel drive, I want the 4-wheel drive in it.
Yeah, have to have 4-wheel drive.
So how was the trip to Texas, Mike?
So, but anyway, last night we were trying to prepare for the trip that we're on right now, and we missed the MT Homestead Live, and we
that's right, Joey.
Apologize for that, but we were rushing around. You would not believe how much stuff you have to do when you think you have everything done, and then you've got to go on a trip. You end up like, oh, wait a minute, I got to go do this. I got to go do that. I got to go do this. I got to go do that.
That's a shame.
I can tell you what, a lot of it was finding all my stuff so I could be strapped this weekend. Yep, strapped and packed. So we're strapped and packed. Let's just put it that way. And you guys will know what that means. So anyway.
Almost.
So yeah.
That's one of my newest favorite channels.
Because we're traveling in the summer of love. And so since we're traveling in the summer of love, you've always got to be strapped and packed. So just saying.
The summer of
what part of UK are you in, Paul Honeyman?
He's right in England.
Hey, Derek, how are you doing? There's Derek.
No king. Jesus is king.
Yeah, we got a king. We already have one. John, did you look at the elk nursery? Yes, I wanted to talk to you about that. I didn't get to send you a text back, and I'm horrible about that. I'll look at it and I'll go, I've got to text her back, and then I never do.
He never texts me back, so
I never text her back. So anyway, just saying, it's not you.
There's like 200 and some texts on his phone that have not been read.
Ask Joey. Joey looked at he just glanced across at my phone one day, and he said, you have like 400 and some texts that you have not even looked at.
No,
and I'm Virginia,
we haven't.
But anyway, he'll tell you. No, we haven't. We have not. Christine put a short out today on Christine Mrs. Gilliam Farms that will give you a little hint of where we are.
Derek, I'm glad you got your surgery done. You're going to feel like $1 million. I was back to work 2 days after. Of course, I sat at a desk, but it was like the best surgery I ever had.
My previous manager used to take vacation with his charter to bowling races. Sometimes he would take his Trans Am. So 437 text messages. True. See, Joey knows. He saw that and he said, wow, how do you have so many text messages that you have not even looked at? I was like, I know what they kind of say. Kind of.
He's just not, what's the word? You're not ruled by your phone text. You're not.
Pretty much. Oh, yeah. So, all right, Nanny Tam, I was going to talk to you about that.
Yeah, Joe.
So,
Jacobson.
We're going to be in an area when we go elk hunting, and I'll be going through New Mexico again. I don't know how close Grants, New Mexico is to you, But when we go to
Lanny Tam?
on the poverty tour,
You're talking about Evelyn.
No, Evelyn. I'm sorry.
Evelyn. Tam's in Tennessee, I think.
Evelyn, when we go
I'm
through, I'm sorry about
to
that.
a text I sent Johnny 6
I'm not
months
feeling
ago,
great.
but I understand that might be a little slow. Yeah, he's like 3 years behind Jesse.
So what's gonna happen was we're gonna be in Grants, New Mexico in October when we go on the poverty tour.
Oh, that's awesome, Evelyn.
In whichever car we choose. And then when we go to hunt, if you know anything about units in New Mexico where we will be hunting, it'll be Unit 54. So we be Unit 54 in New Mexico. So if you look at their game units or their hunting units,
Area 51? Remember, I think I've been abducted. Look, see the mark.
Yeah, the 3 dots on her finger. Right. So we're going to go to unit.
Very rare if Johnny texts you back, and if he does, it's days later. Hey man, y'all know him. Y'all know him.
That's yeah. See that? Back. See Mike even put that on there.
It's true. So don't take it personally. That's
do
Johnny.
Not take it.
And he's going. And I'm going to tell you, he'll answer your text before he'll answer my text.
Well, I'll tell you.
He never answers my text.
I used to be a federal supervisor, and my staff would text me all the time, and I really got to hate the sound of a text coming through. Mm-hmm. I really hated it because the sound of the text coming through always was like 10 minutes before a shift started.
Angie Christine saying, wait, haha.
So I would get this.
He's got that Pavlov dog kind of thing start tweaking and twitching.
So you just, you get to hating certain things. And nowadays I don't have to worry about things like that anymore. And it is great.
Oh, not too far from the Scottish borders. That's cool.
And what's going on?
Paul lives in northeast of England, not too far from the Scottish borders.
Oh, wow.
Phone PTSD is real. It is.
It is.
Emails give me PTSD too.
Emails. I'll tell you what, I remember having a vacation totally ruined.
Totally ruined because you
checked your work by checking my work email.
Yeah. And we were out of races, and it was
we were in Norwalk, Ohio.
Yeah, we weren't racing.
It was like the first day we were there, and I said, "I'm going to check my work email real quick." You were eating your
pound of ice cream.
I was eating my first pound of ice cream that they sell there
for $1.
For $1.
They don't do that
for $1. And guess what? It ruined the whole trip. It really did. Looking at that email was just, I should have never looked. So that's all I can
Somewhere
think
I have a picture before and after. Yeah, it was sad.
Yeah, it was sad.
Like, don't check your email. Of course, you know who he's.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Yeah. You know who's going to be checking their email like this here in a little all bit, weekend? She'll probably check.
I was already on a call today, and it was a federal holiday, so whatever.
Yeah. Yep. So anyway, but we are on a little excursion. I'm not going to. It's kind of like a practice trip or something.
We are in the state that we got married.
Yeah, we got married in this state. Mm-hmm. We did. We did. Golly.
Dang state. Hey, Bowen.
Hey, Bowen. How are you doing? Good to see you. So anyway, we're gonna meet up with Jesse and them, and we're gonna see what's up because we're not gonna.
54 is 5 hours from Evelyn.
Oh, she looked it up. Unit 54. That's where we're going to be. We're going to be. Let me see if where's my phone?
So
I'm going to try to show you a picture of the house that we're going to be staying in.
When is it? When it's Unit 50. Wow, Johnny was being romantic and never even realized it. Yeah, he's not romantic.
I am romantic.
When?
All the time.
Oh.
I'm always romantic.
Yeah.
Always. All right. So this isn't a very good picture, and it doesn't really get much better than this. But if you'll look, there's a house back in there in the mountains, on that plain, that valley. And all those blobs that you see in front of it there, if you can even see that, are elk. And that's where we're going to be staying for our elk hunt. And we're not sure when we're going on that. It's going to be
Danny
5 days.
Very romantic.
5 days that we can put together either this fall or winter that we can go do it.
I think we
It's
should go
5
December.
days. Hey, Teresa Jukowicz.
So,
There's
Evelyn,
Arlene.
what do you think
Howdy,
the weather
howdy.
will be like in December there?
Yep. So in December,
Early December,
in
probably.
Unit 54, what do you think the weather will be like,
I
Evelyn?
heard you guys have a military wedding. Well, at least there was guns there. I think it was more, yeah. The pictures looked like he had guns pointed at him.
Right. Yeah.
What guy doesn't look like that?
Oh, man.
I can't handle the guys that, okay, I'm sorry if you guys did this. So just forgive
Freezing,
me.
it says Nanny Tab.
Yeah.
Freezing. Well, I mean, that's where we're December. It's going to be freezing.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. See, in Oklahoma, it feels
Yeah,
like summer.
December in Oklahoma could be 80. So,
In fact, there's been many Christmases that the grandkids are wearing shorts and playing outside.
Shorts
You're wearing
and t-shirts.
shorts,
We're outside.
Yeah.
December 25th.
And all I want is a winter. I mean, actual.
You know, it's
white
been
Christmas.
How long has it been since we've had one since we've been married?
A white Christmas?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, it's when we lived out where the cattle are, I think.
Yeah, we have had one.
I think it's before the grandsons were born.
One white Christmas. We have had one. So, but it's all right. So that's the things.
I've got some cold weather gear.
So that's the things that we have planned. We have this practice trip. Then we have our cruise. Then we have our. We had Pinecone Fest. No, the race, and then Pinecone Fest.
I love that movie, Paul. I forgot about that movie.
Poverty tour to Tucson, and then we have the elk hunt. Yeah, that's what we got going on.
Yeah, we may want to think about upping that.
Likely mid-20s for daytimes and single digits at night. I can handle that.
Let's see here.
Oklahoma could be closed in December. Remember the movie Seven Brides for Seven Brothers? Johnny Bear packed the flannel G-string. Get this. I actually bought some hunting clothes at an auction, brand spanking new. It's one of the auctions I did. I don't know. It's probably 7 or 8 auctions ago on my channel. But I bought some really great cold weather stuff.
I love those old classic movies.
And it sounds like a perfect time to use it.
One movie that I not watched, and Lisa.
It might be chilly on our Alaska cruise too. So we might take some warm. I know one thing. I've got a really good waterproof coat that Christine bought me, and it's really nice.
That at Costco. That was
waterproof coat.
So
I'll be taking that.
Lisa, if you're listening, she likes a movie called, I think, not Annie Oakley, something. I haven't seen that. It's a musical. Annie, Get Your Gun, maybe. I need to watch that.
Annie, Get Your Gun.
Yeah, there's a musical that she loves. One of her favorite, movie musicals. What do you call them? She bought you a waterproof jacket. So romantic.
That's right. She did.
It means I care about him. Like Calamity Jane.
Calamity Jane.
I've got to watch. I'm going to write that down or type that in my phone.
It normally doesn't get below 30 during the day up there until January. Very good.
Did you see what Evelyn posted?
That's Evelyn. She just posted that.
I love Doris Day.
So we're going to try. I think that's when we're going to try to be there is around December.
Early December, probably.
I think we're going to try to go up in December and hunt in New Mexico.
Since we don't have the kids for Thanksgiving, maybe we should go then. No, never mind. That's prime hunting time. Home. Never mind.
Right.
What was I thinking?
What were you thinking?
Hello.
Oh my OMG. What were you thinking? So, okay. On other news, we have a new calf. Her name is June.
Miss June.
So we have a new calf named June.
We were out there today.
Oh, she's already.
She is like.
Yeah, Mama's.
She's not a
Mama's
girl.
way down here. She's way up there with all the other cattle up there, just living her best life with all the rest of the cattle, and looking at me. I'm like, your mama's down there, and she goes, I don't care. I don't care.
She's so cute. She's already sassy.
Yeah.
I met Doris Day. I was taking care of one of her shelter dog. Oh, cool. Is she as sweet as she seems to be?
Well, Ralph said, I lived in Northwest Wyoming, Pinedale for a year and a half. It's close weather-wise. Okay. But so anyway, we got that one, and she is she is already
LOL,
being.
Did anyone else see that
she
look on
is.
Johnny's face? He looked at Christine like she lost her. I know. And I love hunting too. So
June sparkles.
We really don't do anything in the month
No,
of November.
we named a pheasant after you.
Yeah.
So anyway. All right. In pheasant news, I bought 10 baby pheasants.
That's romance.
At auction. So I bought 10 baby pheasants at auction.
Thank you, Wanda.
Christine came up to the auction and picked them up because I told her I was going to stay and keep bidding on stuff or looking for stuff. And so she drove over to the auction, picked them up, took them home. We have had one casualty of the pheasants. One of them got into a place it wasn't supposed to be inside the pen and didn't make it.
That one. That's a good one too,
So we lost one pheasant.
That was our fault.
But we still have 9. It was my fault.
Our fault. I'd like a pic so I can post it on my community page. LOL. Okay, I'll get you a picture of Sparkles.
We'll take a picture of her. So anyway, we got so we have 9 pheasants. I hope it wasn't the Jennifer, the Sparkles one that died in the deal. Oh well, never. Oh, sorry, Jennifer. No, we
named them all Sparkles, so there you go.
That's a good one too, Nanny Tam. I like what Nanny Tam say. Christine, one of my favorite movies is The Unsinkable Molly Brown. She survived the Titanic. Debbie Reynolds, awesome. That is awesome. So anyway, we've got pheasants. Our chickens are doing well. I think we've still got a dozen chickens, and they're doing well. We have no roosters anymore.
Thank you, Jesus.
No roosters anymore. We have.
I'm a lot more calmer.
How many cattle do we have right now?
Not enough.
We have
9 pheasants picked on the one pheasant that
we
Christine
have
was
11.
living on.
Let's see, hang on. 11. 1, 4. That's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We got 24 right now. So 9 pheasants picked on the one pheasant that Christine was living on.
I want 25 more up by where we live, though.
Well, we're not 25. We're going to have, we hope to have 10 to 12.
Okay.
Mamas and a bull up there.
They get a milk cow.
No.
Because he'll be milking it.
No.
Hey, if you let me retire early. Oh.
Johnny trying to prove he can count above 20.
Yeah, I mean, he is the counting flip-flop farmer.
Yeah. No, what I was doing is I was breaking it down between calves, cows of breeding age, heifers, steers, and bulls. That's what I was breaking it down between. And so I got it broke down now.
It was so cute though. We pulled up and all the calves, the 2 before this, I don't know, there were like 2 or 3 laying there, weren't they? Kind of like nurseries and mama's there. Mm-hmm. And then that brand new one,
Miss Spunky. She's just up there living her best life up there looking at me like, I'm like, get down there with your mama. And she's like looking at me like, Nope. I'm up here living my best life. I'm having a good time. If I want something to drink, I'll go find mom. But otherwise, I'm doing good.
Yeah, she's just a walk-in refrigerator for that cat. Hey, Suburban Hillbilly. Christine.
Hey, Rebecca.
Travel as a girl that works with my husband got hurt badly. The glass shower door in her hotel room shattered, and whoa, that's scary.
Oh, that's horrible.
I hope she's okay.
That's horrible. We came in here and we placed our hands on this table right here. And mind you, the table doesn't look bad.
And Johnny thinks I'm picky.
But
Christine
apparently,
the milk cow
I don't know if they wiped it down with pop or what. Hey, Fed Up Buttercup.
We hope it's
when we're racing again. I love it when you race. All right. Here's the deal.
Hey, Tony.
We
have 14 roosters that must go freezer camp soon. Yeah.
Fed Up Buttercup. I will be racing in Kansas.
September 17th and 18th.
Is it September 17th and 18th? So, all
Is it
right,
the
we'll be
Pontiac?
racing in Kansas at Mid-America Dragway September 17th and 18th.
I'm double checking though.
I'm not saying that we won't race the car anywhere before then, but I'm telling you, it's going to have to be an unseasonably cool day in the middle of summer in Oklahoma before I'm going to race anywhere, or it's going to have to be a night race, and it's going to have to be something for money.
Wait a minute.
If it's a street race, it's even better. So we'll do.
That's not right.
What is it? 2025 Pontiac Indian Upright.
That's not the right one.
Oh, I can't be right. So it's got to be. It's the Pontiac Uprising. So anyway, all right. Then the next one is going to be the duct tape drags, and that's October. When is the duct tape drags? And that's in Tucson, Arizona. And that's going to be. We're both sitting here on our phone looking up stuff. Duct tape drags, poverty tour. Okay. We're going to be going.
I don't know. I can't find it. Too much crap on there.
We'll see. I'll find it here in a minute. What you do is you look up the Kansas Pontiac
That's
Club.
what I was in.
Okay.
To me, people post some pictures of their cars.
Okay. So anyway,
Jesse's taking care of it for us. Look, he's so smart.
September 19th and 20th. Okay, we're going to be there. Okay.
Thanks, Paleto.
Bye.
Nice
See you
to
later.
meet you.
Yep. See you later, Roy. Thanks for coming in.
You are never going to have time to work on that shop. Nope.
And then the other one, who said that?
Brian, because he knows the truth.
Oh, you're probably right, Brian.
Probably, you know what I need to do is just hire an electrician, save up to get an electrician, and then when he's gone to that, just bring them in, have them put up
I don't know
electric
when we're
and
going
be
to get
done.
it done.
Because life's getting really, really short.
Yeah,
Really
it's
short.
October 17th and 18th at Tucson Dragway in Tucson, Arizona. So we're going to be there on October 17th and 18th. Wow. Anyway, there's going to be a whole video series about that deal because it's going to be getting a car running. I mean, I actually have to put something together to take to this thing. It's not going to be the GTO you've seen racing all these times. It's not going to be that car. It's either going to be a 77 Pontiac Trans Am with a 4-speed that we have, or it's going to be another 69 Pontiac GTO that's not slow. Let's just put it that way. So it's going to be one of those two cars. So that's two. Now, if we come up with some kind of a street race or some kind of a race for money where it looks like it's going to be kind of cool at night or something like that we can do,
or someone smack talks us,
or somebody talks enough smack, then I will let you guys know where I'm going to be going.
You talk smack, put your money where your mouth is.
Why would you pick the hottest time of the year to go to Southern Arizona? Is that the hottest time of the year?
We didn't pick it.
October. That's the hottest time. I don't think October is the hottest. I don't know. I'll have to look it up.
I think it's always hot there, no matter what.
Look up Tucson, Arizona, hottest time of the year. Somebody Google it. Somebody out there, Jesse. Somebody in the chat. Tell me when the hottest time of the year is in Tucson, Arizona to go to.
She said. I thought you said September.
No, September is we're going to Kansas. That's in Kansas, okay?
Hot there too, though.
It's hot there, but
August is the hottest time of year. Yeah, I was there in Arizona in Phoenix,
Anyway.
August 1st and 2nd for work. It was hot.
Yeah, everybody's going. LOL. Tucson, Arizona has to be summer.
Anywhere you go down there.
September is summer, close enough. And but it's not September. We're going to go in October.
It'll still be hot.
We're hoping that we have fall
July
this year.
We're really 5 in Arizona.
July shows.
But it's just kind of weird because this year for 2025, it just seems like all our bucket list stuff is kind of coming to fruition.
Yeah. We had to cancel one. We were actually going to go to.
Brian, go to the corner. I don't want to hear that it's 62.
Oh, God.
Golly.
So there was one we were going to go to, which was Norwalk, Ohio.
Which I really wanted to go
in
to.
July. That's when that one was.
Yeah, that would have been a good one to go to. It's not hot there.
It's quarter mile.
It's quarter mile, so we're not going.
We're not
in
going.
Phoenix for a while. It's
We're not
nice
going.
heat, but still you burn in the shade.
I mean, I'm sitting here thinking about all the places we have to go, all the hotel rooms we have to have, all the things that, it all adds up, guys. Live in Phoenix for a while. It's nice heat, but will still burn you in the shade like you're in an oven. LOL. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I would rather deal with the dry heat, though, than this humid heat that we have in Oklahoma and Arkansas and
Correction,
Texas.
107, says Jesse. All right. Yep. Too dang hot. So I'm gonna do something.
What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna do something.
Oh goodness, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna email it to
So has anybody got big plans for this weekend? Christine, it's a warm 59 here right now. Paul, y'all quit telling me about how wonderful your temperatures are.
Well, I can't because it's on your email setup deal here. So it doesn't recognize what I've used before. That's all right. It's okay.
Well, but we can get it real fast.
We can get it?
Right here.
We can get it right here? Okay, get it for me. And just show it to me. All right. And Christine will talk to you while I'm doing something.
Hello. Hello, Terrio. See, what did Derek say? It gets so hot down here that the devil doesn't come around till September. Yeah. That's yeah. I just don't like that hot, swampy, you get swamp butt and all that stuff. It's just too hot. The older I get, the more I hate it. Of course, I'd probably be okay if I had my garden really going, but I don't. My medicine doesn't like it.
And I'll be done with what I'm doing here real quick.
South Carolina, hella hot, 90s for a while. Yucky, I hate hot. Yeah. How close are you to Fort Smith, Arkansas?
From where we're at, we came through Fort Smith.
Yeah, we already went past Fort Smith.
But
where we live, I don't know.
We're not that far.
We're not that far.
Couple hours.
Hours.
Well, not even a couple hours.
You should have came to
an hour and who is that?
Crap. I already forgot. First amendment. No, I don't know.
I'll look.
Sorry, I'm horrible with remembering. Johnny had a thing to say to me about my memory today. Wasn't very nice.
Really?
No, it was not very nice.
All right.
So,
and
Wanda, what's it like there? Like year round? I mean, like, what's your highest and your lowest temperatures, Wanda, Henry?
And then let's see here.
It's going to be over by the time you get done.
Well, it might be.
That one's probably already in there. No.
Nope.
Start with the. That's it.
Okay. All right. Got it.
Anyway, so what's everybody doing this weekend? 6-minute warning, Paul. I'm gonna be on here 8 minutes. Just because you told me.
Paul Honeyman here. There he goes with that.
Paul and Rubber
we're taking medicine
Johnny's
again.
photo shooting all my comments for Y2. Have you been bad on here? Okay, let's see here. My second act. I'm moving down there soon and want to go to an auction with Johnny. I don't mind hanging out with you youngins. Hey, that's cool.
Hey, Gary, how's it going? I'm moving down there soon and want to go to an auction with Johnny. I don't mind hanging out with a youngin. Yep. And, yeah, I go to a lot of auctions. I go to at least usually 2 a week.
You don't take me.
There's Reverend Joe Jacobson. 107 in Arizona feels like 80 in Kansas, says Dale.
I feel like I need to take off, but I don't think I can for that one auction because you won't buy something.
Too hot and too humid. Going to a graduation party Saturday and Sunday. Grandson has baseball game. And South Carolina, hella hot, 90s for a while. Yucky. I hate hot. I like cold. Me too. Same. How close are you all to Fort Smith, Arkansas? We're about an hour. We're a little over an hour and something from Fort Smith. So when we go racing, we're an hour and.
We go racing over at Centerville, Arkansas sometimes.
Well, we go at Salisal, which ain't far from Fort Smith.
Yeah.
So we're not that far from there. Gary and Mary, how are you guys doing? Glad to see you in here. Thanks for coming in. So we're actually in Arkansas right now.
Arkansas.
Yep. I mean, Christine put out a short. She found somebody that had a interesting tag on their Tesla here in Arkansas. So
Tony's staying in the house this
she put a little.
Where the house temperature is set at 70. I hate the hot. Yeah.
House is set at 70. Haven't even been off the front porch in 7 days. I'm ready to go somewhere this weekend if Gina will let me. LOL. There you go.
There you go. We're grand missing y'all and wish you would stop by.
Yeah, we're. I don't know. Right now, well, I guess we can tell everybody where we're at. We're in Pine Bluff. We're in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. If that tells you anything. I don't know where that is from anybody. I have no idea. Talcott to Fort Smith is an hour and 20 minutes or 70.2 miles. So,
do you have
there
this
you go.
Plugged in?
No.
Okay.
I do not. Why is it? Blinking?
Not yet.
Not blinking yet. We're bluffing. We're bluffing.
You're bluffing, LOL.
We were moving our AC unit in the living room.
Hey, Lori. Ours is set at 72, Aaron. So I don't know if it's me with my hormonal mood swings, whatever, but like
ours is usually about 65.
Yeah, and I'm freezing, and then I think he's turned it down, and he says I did it, and I'm freezing, so I don't know what's going on.
She does not. Okay, guys, I make minute adjustments on the air. No, you don't. You grab that deal and go either that way or you go that way. I mean, it's a wide swing. All right. It's 5:58. I'm gonna go ahead and tell everybody where everybody's going. Everybody, you're going to go over to White Rock Homestead whenever you get off here. They're going to be live at 6 o'clock, so you're going to go check out Jason and Tara over at White Rock, and then at 7 o'clock you're going to go over to 9 Acre Family Farms. That's what we consider Homestead Hangout. This is Homestead Hangout Thursday, so go check those channels out, and
73 is a good temperature.
Give them some love. Throw up a bunch of orange hearts. Tell them the Gilliam sent you. And I'm telling you, I watch.
Oh, Christy, that's
and I look and I see who actually can follow instructions.
Johnny, that's
so, I'm just saying.
That's just rude to do it.
I mean, if I see a bunch of hearts, I mean,
it got on to me because I didn't put orange hearts in there.
Right, it's like
I'm like, okay.
Where were you during the whole live?
I forget things so easily. Like,
thank you, Christy.
Thank you, Christy. What's my name?
Yes.
What's my name?
Just got an update. Please keep the girl I spoke of in prayer. She's still in the hospital and much worse than first time.
I will. I'm so sorry. That's horrible. But I will be praying for Rebecca.
But anyway, that's where we are, Gary. We're over here in Pine Bluff. And so I don't know where that is from anybody. I just know it's over here. We're headed somewhere, and we'll get up in the morning and leave. But we're going here in a minute. We're going to go find something to eat.
Thank y'all for mods for protecting John's channel, and thank y'all for the chats, the super chats. That was very sweet of y'all. And I'll make sure he gets an RC cola and a moon pie.
Moon pie and RC cola,
and some dinner.
It's going to happen. All right, guys. We love y'all. Good night, and go over to White Rock Homestead. Throw a bunch of orange hearts.
Orange hearts, or Johnny's going to stalk you.
Bye, guys.
Love y'all. Bye.